In your own time.
Busy, Dad.
You can do your stand-up routine once you've got a full English to table 4. You done those new recipes for tonight?
No, not yet. Been busy.
We're all busy. That's the way it is around here.
Picked up a new recipe book. Yeah, there's loads of stuff I've not tried before. Rural cuisine from the Dordogne and the Auvergne.
You should have been writing one by now.
Stop.
Oh!
Leave it, I'll get it. Oh, ah!
Sorry, love, sorry.
Excuse me.
Yeah, in a minute, mate. Oh, what is wrong with people?
Oh, it stings. Such an idiot.
Well, this kitchen's too small. I've always said that.
Oh, Dad, I'll be fine. There's customers waiting.
Yeah, well, it won't hurt them to wait a bit longer. Oh, sorry.
Ow! Oh, look.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, look, Dad, can you deal with that before the whole place burns down? I've got this.
Excuse me.
Yeah, in a minute, mate. You shut up.
Home sweet home. Sorry. Have you seen the test results file? Oh, thanks.
I've set up an alert system on the computer so the doctors can see the moment a test result arrives.
Well done, Vivian. You're really getting to grips with this technology, aren't you? Whoa, who ran you over?
A night last night.
A bit.
Yeah, met up with someone I hadn't seen in years. One thing led to another.
Where did you come from?
I got in early to clear up some paperwork.
Jimmy, couldn't help noticing the glove.
Yeah, they're old favourites.
Fancy a cup of tea, Danny? Earl Grey. I've kept some on the side for you.
That'd be lovely, Dad.
What are you doing here?
What, I can't come home when I want to see my big sister and my old father as he creeps towards senility.
Oi!
It's been so long.
Life was getting very dull. And, you know, sometimes you get a craving for the smell of burning sausages.
All those parties. Yeah, very boring.
You know, they really are.
It's hard being you. It's great to see you.
Of course it is. You know, you need to get that looked at.
Leave that. I'll get the eggs. Get it all over your dress.
Stepping all over your toes?
No, of course not. You look fantastic. The shoes, that dress.
You like it?
Yeah.
I ordered a few in for the store, stayed on the rack for all day.
How much?
You don't want to know.
You're not interested in frocks? One knows been coming into the shop, eh? Kate Moss.
Vivian seems to be settling in well.
Mm-hmm.
She's very organised, isn't she?
Efficient.
Yeah, got a lot of strong opinions and all.
Not afraid to say what she thinks.
No. I tried to talk to her the other day about complementary therapies.
Oh, don't tell me. She just wouldn't listen.
No.
Well, at least don't get her banging on about how rubbish nurses are today compared to the Dark Ages. You know, she told me off for singing to myself. Can you believe that?
It helps if we enjoy ourselves in the workplace. Do you know, actually, I think she could do with being put in her place. How is salsa? All right.
Hey, mind your tish.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, come on. You were very coy last night, so was it a date?
Well, I wouldn't be shimmying on my own.
Anyone we know?
No, he's just a friend. I don't want to rush anything. We're just going to see how it develops.
Because nothing's going to develop while you're rubbing bodies on a dance floor, is it?
I'm just taking it slow. My mum wouldn't be too happy. You know, the funeral and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
It's driving you mad coming back here.
Why?
So dead.
Yeah. No chance of a burnout on a high-stress lifestyle. Does one-eyed Tommy still come in for lunch?
He asked me to marry him last week.
It's a good catch for you.
This is between him and Doug Breath Sam.
You know, I'm feeling strangely nostalgic. What's wrong with me?
Give it a few days, you'll get over it.
Any good nights down the Temple recently?
Haven't been in ages.
Oh, what about the war side? There I'd be the nights were... No?
To be honest with you, come 7 o'clock, I'm worn out.
You need to start doing your own thing.
You been talking to Dad?
And on this one and only occasion, he's actually right.
What on earth is that?
Patented hangover cure. Works wonders.
I think I'd rather give up alcohol. Look, a quick word about Jimmy.
What about him?
Well, it's a delicate issue, but last night I came across him washing his hands repeatedly.
He's fastidious.
His hands were bleeding, Nick.
Okay. Well, that doesn't look too bad. We'll need to put a new dressing on, so it might sting a bit. The kitchen's so cramped. We're crashing into each other all day long. What sort of food do you cook? All sorts. I like a nice lasagna. Oh, we do that. All the old favourites. But French cuisine now, that's my thing. Can't say I know much about that. Well, you've got haute cuisine, of course. That's tasty, but it's a little bit posh. But then you've got all your different provincial styles. First commoners. It's fantastic. There's such a range. There is always a new dish to discover. Don't get me started. I'll bore you for hours. Sounds like an Easter. I was all set to go to catering college when I left school. Paris with my boyfriend. But you got cold feet? Well, my mum died and my dad was in a bad way. I couldn't let him juggle it all on his own. So you pitched him? Cafe's been in the family for 3 generations. It's my dad's whole life. My boyfriend went to Paris on his own. Don't blame him. I'm sorry. I just can't believe it's been 10 years. Is it too late to pick up where you left off? I'll get there one day. Don't put it off. Do it now. No, my dad relies on me. Would the cafe fall apart without you? Don't want to brag, but my cooking's been getting a bit of a name for itself. Dad's got big plans. He's even arranged a big event for tonight. Fresh food, a bit of dressing up, a big glass of Bordeaux. How do you fancy trying some real French cuisine for free? OK. What's the catch? Well, I'm trying out some new dishes for tonight's menu, so why don't you pop down at lunchtime and be a guinea pig? Yeah? Yeah, all right, why not? OK.
What am I going to do about Laura?
She's trying to help you, Dad.
She doesn't need to. I've told her. I can get by on my own.
Oh, you're stubborn enough.
She's just wasting her talent.
Maybe she's happy. You know, regular work, no stress, being with her beloved father.
She should have taken a leaf out of your book. Legged it as soon as she could.
Yes, but I'm fabulous.
Can't you have a word with her? She might listen to you.
Since when? Once she's made up her mind, there's no shifting her.
So how's that boyfriend of yours?
We're not together anymore. Life's too short to get tied down. There's something I really need to tell you.
Thank you. I told your friend he had to wait because you were busy working.
Hi, Adam. What are you doing here?
I need some serious nursing.
I think I know what you need.
Just to show you what I think of you.
Put that down and listen to this.
I'm pregnant.
Salsa.
Note that it says very hot. Now, I'm not being pushy, honestly, but do you fancy another night out soon?
Let's leave it a few days, eh? See how we feel then.
Cool.
Adam, it's not that I don't want to.
It's okay, honestly, I understand. A few days. I gotta go enjoy your salsa.
Bye then.
Congratulations, Michelle. That's a classic way to lose a boyfriend after he's given you a present.
Well, I'm having a baby, so what? It's no big deal.
Of course it's a big deal.
The next generation of Weller's Cafe starts here.
Well, it's great news. Isn't it? Your boyfriend's happy with it?
Ah, he isn't going to be around.
And that's not all. Danny's coming home.
Yeah, recharge your batteries.
No, she's coming back for good.
You're joking?
Well, she'll need some help when the baby's born. And I've changed a few nappies in my time.
What about your job?
Ah, time to move on.
The good thing is, you're free to go.
What?
Off to Paris. Catering college. Danny can help out around the cafe.
Well, that's a bit sudden, but... Do you know what you're letting yourself in for?
Well, I've discussed it with Dad. We think...
Why didn't you talk it through with me earlier?
Well, it's the right decision for all three of us.
You'll be bored within a month. You love London, that fantastic job. How can you give it all up?
Well, you know the kind of life I lead. I couldn't do that with a kid in tow.
You could make it work. Well, Dad's not easy to work for. You don't know your way around a kitchen. You've never cooked a meal in your whole life.
You're saying I'm not up to it?
No, I just don't understand what you'd get out of this.
But Dad's right. This is an opportunity for you. Use it. Get out to Paris and start living again.
Yeah, I will, but...
No buts. This might sound harsh. Don't take it the wrong way. You started out with the right intentions. You were a better woman than me to give it all up and stay here with Dad.
Well, one of us had to do it.
Yeah, but somewhere down the line you became a martyr to it.
That's not fair.
You wear it like a badge. Suffering here in Leatherbridge instead of living your dreams in Paris. Poor Laura in a big sacrifice.
How can you be so horrible?
Somebody's got to tell you because it's making Dad upset and isn't doing you much good either. No tears. You did a great job, but now it's time to move on. You get your life back. I'll keep things ticking over here.
No, who's been the martyr?
You know, the only thing standing in your way is you. Okay.
Yeah? This chicken one.
Poulet à la parisienne.
Well, it's great.
Yeah. Sis knows what she's doing.
Oh, fab shoes.
Some might say overdressed for a waitress. I say be thoroughly fabulous at all times.
Well, on my wages, this is as close I'm going to get to a pair like that.
I'll be with you soon. No more big discounts from my store when I move back here.
That might take some getting used to.
I'm looking forward to it. You know, London's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. I think I'd miss my friends and my mum.
I even miss this dump. How crazy is that?
So not that big a decision then.
Well, I thought about staying on in London. You know, just so people didn't think I was this big loser who couldn't cut it. But who cares what people think? Life's too short. I mean, look at Laura. She thought she had all the time in the world to get away from here. And now she's lost 10 years.
She's got another chance now.
Is it OCD?
Just because you saw Jimmy washing his hands.
Oh, come on, Julia. You know why he's wearing gloves today. I saw the look you gave me.
You're blowing it all out of proportion.
I think I should know if Jimmy has a problem.
It's personal.
So Jimmy does have a problem.
Leave it, Joe.
As a partner, I need to be kept informed about the people who work here. I mean, what happens if it leads to some difficulty for the practice?
It won't.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
All right. He's been dealing with it for a while.
How long have you known?
I found out by accident last year, but he doesn't like talking about it.
I think he needs help.
You know, he's a big boy. If he needs help, he'll ask for it. Now, please, do not go poking your nose in. This is private. Please.
Is he? I'm just catching up with some paperwork.
Putting in long hours recently.
Do what you have to.
Got in at the crack of dawn this morning, and I saw you here last night after everyone else had gone home. Nearly locked you in. It was only by chance I saw you in here. But the light was on and the door was open.
So, what do you think? Well, it's between the chicken and the cassoulet. But I think I'm gonna go with that one. It's my favourite too. So your sister said you're off to brunch soon? Oh, it's not really that simple. Oh, I know, lots of planning. Well, Paris is in the past. I miss my moment. You haven't. I'm sure there's lots of sexy Frenchmen waiting with open arms. Laura? Sorry, I've got to get back to the kitchen. Hello?
I was wondering when you were coming back. You've been gone rather a long time.
What? I was talking to a patient.
Really?
Yeah, you know what? Why am I making excuses? I'm still on my lunch.
Yes. You've got about 5 more minutes. Don't drive too fast.
I saw you washing your hands. Look, I understand that this is a difficult issue, but I think it's important that we talk about it. I spoke to Julia.
Julia?
Yes, she understands, well, we both do, that OCD is extremely debilitating and that, well, sufferers need a lot of support from those around. What I'm trying to say is that I'm here if you need me.
I'm fine.
Well, if I've offended you at all, I'm sorry.
No, I'm fine.
Okay, forget I said anything.
Oh, sorry. So, a little cafe I know is throwing a bit of a bash tonight. Fancy coming?
No, thank you.
Oh, everyone around here is so miserable. Nick's got a hangover, George is busy and... OK, I get the idea. I've lost my passport. I've looked everywhere.
It's in the cupboard. It was there at lunchtime, I saw it.
Looks like I won't be rushing off to Paris straight away.
You can get a replacement, easy enough.
It was definitely there.
Look, I can make my own decisions about my life, all right?
I don't get it.
You've always dreamed of going to Paris.
Oh, because you only mentioned it every time I saw you.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I can't set my own time for going.
You never made it a secret that you felt you'd missed out, love. Look, I know you put me first, but...
We talked about this. I'm here now. There's nothing holding you back.
Why did you have to come home?
It's my home too.
This is my place and now you're just forcing me out.
And Laura?
I was just coming to see her. She seemed upset earlier.
Oh, crazy, more like. She went ballistic.
Why, what's wrong with her?
Who knows? You know, we were just trying to give her a shot at getting away from here. Dad's launching his French night in a minute. He's going to be gutted if she isn't there. Oh, I better get back inside.
OK, well, I'll go look for her. Your sister's worried about you.
It was really horrible. It's not her fault.
You're acting like you don't want to leave here.
Of course I do. Just in my own time.
That's not true. What's put you off going to France?
10 years I've been dreaming about it. It's always been there, at the back of my head, just keeping me going.
And now that's real, you've got to face up to what that really means.
What if it's not as good as I imagined? I've just wasted 10 years dreaming. What if I haven't got what it takes?
You're a really good cook.
No, I should have gone when I was ready to take the world on. It's too late now.
Couldn't resist, could you?
What have I done?
Well, poor sick Jimmy with his debilitating illness.
What, you mean your OCD?
Yeah, let's tell everybody so they can have a good gossip behind my back.
I haven't told anybody.
I've just had Joe in my room earlier. Let me help you, Jimmy.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't like that. It was...
Did you have a good laugh while you were at it?
No!
I trusted you and you betrayed me.
You've been given a second chance to make a go of it. Hardly anyone gets that.
I know.
So what if things don't turn out the way you planned? So what if things aren't the way you imagined? You can always come home. This place isn't going to go away.
Come home a failure?
It'll be an adventure. If you don't go, you'll always be wondering, what if? You don't want that.
But Dad won't be able to cope without my cooking. Danny hasn't learnt the ropes.
OK, now you're just looking for excuses.
OK, I'll think about it.
Come on, let's go and get a free glass of wine.
Now, forget you're in Lethbridge. Outside, the lights of Montmartre are twinkling. And in here, there's romance and wine and the finest food that France has to offer. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show. Let's have a nice round of applause for the best chef on either side of the channel. The last 10 years have been great.
Thanks, Dad.
Now it's your turn.
I love you.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, I know. Look, I need to see you. It's important.
I didn't tell Joe anything he didn't know already.
Oh, don't treat me like I'm an idiot.
What's all the fuss?
Will you please tell him that I did not tell you about his OCD?
It's true.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any more lies. Oh, another backstabber.
What have I done?
I'm finally the office joke. Are you happy now?
Stop playing the victim. It's pathetic.
Well, that's how you all see me, isn't it?
Look, you're pushing this all out of proportion, Jimmy. There's just been a confusion, that's all.
No, it's all very clear.
Jim, I'm sorry. I'm so scrambled from last night.
I told you not to talk to Jimmy, didn't I?
I'm sorry, I only wanted to help.
I told you how sensitive he was about this. You don't find out something personal about someone and then just go and confront them about it.
You're right, I'm sorry, I didn't think.
You know, he already thinks he's had a raw deal over the last few weeks. This'll just push him over the edge.
What's wrong?
I'm really sorry. I wasn't thinking.
I don't want to hear any excuses.
Joe was worried about you. Everybody just wants to help.
Everyone wants to laugh at me.
No.
2 betrayals. That's starting to become a pattern.
Jimmy, look, I know how you feel about the partnership.
Oh, yeah, when you passed on me for my own good, now you're spreading all my personal details to all the other doctors.
Oh, come on. It wasn't like that.
I've had enough of it, Julia.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying I'm not prepared to sit here and be pitied or ignored or overlooked like some pathetic loser. That's not who I am.
That was nice.
Oh, Jimmy, I just wanted to say... Oh, dear.
He'll get over it. Good night's sleep.
The chat with Jimmy didn't go well, I take it.
You could say that. He's resigned. With immediate effect.
What?
And Doctors is back on Tuesday. Betty Sharrock's next today, and comedy later when Ronnie Ancona returns to BBC1 with some new company at 9:30.